Guten Tag, and welcome back to the next episode of The 11 Days! There's a couple new things happening today. First of all, we have a very special guest, Mr. Tommy Bonelli!
Oh, thank you. Glad to be here.
Woo! So, Tommy, say a few words to the microphone.
Hello, how's it going, guys?
Thank you, Tommy. Another thing we're changing up today is you might notice that Alex and I have officially swapped places.
This is temporary. We're going to see how you think you look when we watch this back.
So this might not be temporary. Alex and I had a mutual understanding that once my nose was fixed and good angulared, that we would be on the opposite sides because she likes that side of her better. And I told her, of course, as long as I'm still sexy on this side because I'm trying to find my future husband.
Right. But there's a chance that he's going to watch this back and make a switch.
But from what I'm seeing, I have good angulars.
You do, but you have good angulars on both sides. It's just only you that can really notice the difference between the two.
All you sexy guys watching us that are over 6 feet tall, please let me know if I look sexier on this side or the other. I will still be sounding like this. I know we all thought it was because of the bandages from last week's episode. However, I have something called bruised nerve. And there's potential I will talk like this for another 5.5 months.
Oh, God.
So if that's the case, get used to it, please. Second of all, I love this voice because yesterday at work, everyone was flirting with me because they wanted to hear me talk. Oh my God, it was so good. Anywho, enough about me. Tommy,
Yes.
Welcome to LA.
yes, please, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
So first, we want to know what brings you out here. Second, we want to know what brought you to Tennessee of all places.
That's fair. The reason why I'm out here, we're working on Kiss My SPF, as you know, the sunscreen.
What is Kiss My SPF, pray tell?
It's going to be on-the-go sunscreen that comes in wrappers that can only be described as condom wrappers. So
you're creating the sunscreen empire.
hopefully, yeah, that's the plan.
So talk about it some more, please.
Oh, well, it's going to be like 3 to 5 products to start with, like the flagship being the condom wrappers, but we're going to do like, I think it's like a setting spray, lip balm, and a few other products as well.
So the condom wrapper sunscreen, it's going to be like a square little packaging.
Exactly.
With like a perfect amount of one use.
One use for like your face.
For your face.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to be like disposable.
Exactly. So it's on the go. Like if you're like hiking, biking, out with like your friends, you don't want to carry like a bottle like this with you.
Is it waterproof?
It would be, yes. And it's also reef safe.
Oh, that's
Reef safe,
that's really
everybody.
important, actually.
Yep, all natural.
All natural?
Yep.
Wow. Do you have a background in chemistry?
No, but we hired someone who does.
If you don't know, I don't know much about business, but I found out some interesting news today, everybody. Alex was supposed to go to business school.
Oh my God.
We have a business mind with us. We've had one.
No, we do not. No,
Well,
we do
you were
not.
supposed to move to Tennessee to go to business school.
It was business. It was like business.
Belmont.
Okay, I was all set to go to Belmont University in Nashville.
What?
I know, and that's why I'm like, when you said like, I love talking about Nashville. I love, if I were to move anywhere in the U.S. outside of California, I'd probably be Nashville.
Interesting. That's a hot take, honestly.
Really? Well, I don't. I romanticize it in my head, I think.
Yeah, I've lived there for 6 months. It's a very average city. It wants to be every other city but
Where were you
Nashville.
before?
I was in Florida.
Okay.
Well, because I went to school in New York, and then I did everything remote, so I'm like, I kind of want to go somewhere warm. And 2 of my friends were moving to Florida, and they're like, why don't you just move with us? So I moved there.
Did you move to Miami?
No, I looked at Miami, but it's just, all it is course sellers. There's no like real business going on.
What's core sellers?
Like people that like shill courses online, like to like make money fast, quick. Get
Oh,
rich
so
quick
you were
scheme.
moving for business opportunities, not necessarily the best city for lifestyle.
I was honestly moving more just to be somewhere warm and get like land and things like that. Like we had like a 9-bedroom house in Orlando. It had like a pool and everything, like a tennis court. So it was really nice.
Wow.
Oh my!
Yeah, 'cause I
could
worked
you move
remote.
with like frat bros.
No, not frat bros. They were online business people as well. So
Because when I was set to go to Nashville, because I was gung ho in high school, I was like, this is where I'm going. And I got in and I was like, perfect, future set. After college, I'm gonna live in Belmead and get a house. I mean, this is like
Oh
obviously.
my god, that would be my biggest nightmare, Alex. Literally biggest nightmare.
What? Just
If you wouldn't live here and I never met you.
oh, babe.
Oh my god.
no, I kind of realized like I don't know. I don't think the country style is for me. Like I don't vibe with the culture that much. I don't fish. I don't hunt.
Well,
I always say my spirit animal is a valley girl. Like I like to just get like coffee and like you know just go travel.
oh
and,
my
like,
God, we're
do
one and the
things.
same. No,
Yeah.
I don't
She
like.
is from the valley.
Yeah, Valley. I don't know why when I visited, again, I spent maybe a whole sum of 2 weeks in Nashville
Oh wow.
in my whole life.
Oh okay.
I've only, if you had to combine all the time there, it's been like, it was like 2 weeks. But in my head, I was like, Nashville's like a cool city. It's not as country. It's like kind of like LA and Chicago where it's like city, but also residential. Cause I love cities like that. Like I like to have like a hub of like what's going on, but then some separation.
Yeah.
I was just convinced. I'm like, if I go there and I go to Belmont, I'm going to find a man that doesn't hunt. Like that is also something that does not appeal to me. Like that Southern living does not appeal to me personally.
And Belmead's definitely not like that. It's definitely more like Northerners that just move there
Right.
that want to LARP as country. I mean, I thought about maybe staying another year there just because I honestly just don't want to move. I'm like really lazy, and I have a good friend group, but I did put like my 2 months on like my apartment, so maybe I'll get another place, but I might just move. Honestly, I don't really know what I want to do.
Where would you move?
That's the big question.
Does LA appeal to you?
It's always appealed to me. It's just it's 3 hours behind like the East Coast, which makes it hard because I have a lot of friends and family in like the East Coast. So
Fair enough.
and, like you know, if
It's
you
just
wake
3
up at
hours, Tommy.
well, here's an example. You're doing business, right? Like if you know get started, let's say like you get to work at 9, right? 9 Pacific time. It's already 12 o'clock East Coast time. So you're already
9 Pacific time. And you know what? That's 6 a.m. Hawaii time.
but there's
It
no
is
business in
Pretty
Hawaii.
appealing.
Yeah, but it's
Would
also
you
like
live in Austin?
no, I don't really
No?
want to go any further south.
Fair.
Nashville is about as far as I'm willing to take it. I really don't like
Well,
the South.
Florida South
Yeah, they don't call themselves the South though. Florida's its own little
entity.
yeah. Like Miami's nothing
think-
like Alabama or anything.
Oh, no.
So you would only move to New York or Los Angeles from here?
Or back to Florida.
Or back to Florida, yeah. I say like I like to travel, I say, but I really just travel to the influencer triangle.
So, okay, you're from Connecticut originally.
Yep, very boring state.
What city?
It's in southeastern Connecticut.
Okay, my grandpa was born in Bridgeport.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's about an hour for me.
Okay. But so you wouldn't want to live in Connecticut and that way take the train to New York?
I would raise a family in Connecticut. That's the only thing I would do. I don't think it's good for people like just starting out their life.
Okay.
That was like my big thing too. Like I like refuse to date anyone in my hometown because like it's like one of those like beach towns where like if you like date someone there, like you're just gonna get stuck there. And I didn't want to do that. Have you been to Connecticut?
No.
No. Have you been, Sky?
I've driven through it. Bogey was
Exactly.
just there for work.
60% of all travel is through the state.
Wow.
I
Also,
want to go.
I finished Big Bang Theory. Well, I watched so much Big Bang Theory when I was recovering from the schnoz.
Big Bang Theory is really good.
I know, but I've seen every episode like 7 times.
Oh, same. My parents call me Sheldon though sometimes.
I can see that. I can see that. But you're missing the height
Yeah.
and the hair
Yeah, I have better
and the PhD.
hair. Okay.
The man has like 15 degrees.
Well, who would you be then in the cast? I s-
Penny. You kidding? Of course.
It's like a
I
good-
think you're more Raj.
Are you kidding? No, I can talk to girls.
I'm joking.
Oh,
It's a good airplane show for me.
really?
Like because it's like I'm familiar with it to a degree, and you don't need to know the whole show to watch to watch an episode.
That's true. However, some of them you do.
Well, the ones on the airplane you don't.
Few and far
That's true.
between.
That's true.
Is there crossover?
Wait, who would you assume I would be?
Who's the one that's in love with Penny?
Leonard.
Leonard. Absolutely not. Bogey is more likely to be Leonard.
I actually see that. I see that.
Bogey,
Bogey
is Leonard?
Leonard?
Bogey a little bit like Leonard.
Yeah.
To an extent.
You are like Penny.
I'm
huh?
definitely like Penny, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
First of all, I can bat my eyes and get people to do things for me.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, I am the sexy neighbor across the hall. Third
Wait,
of all,
who's the high-pitched blonde girl?
Bernadette. That's not me. She's tiny.
You're tiny.
No, excuse me. I'm taller than Tommy.
But I mean, like, you're
And Bogey.
like a speck of dust, you know? Tiny.
Okay, I am Penny. And the other thing about Penny is that she is one smart cookie.
Is she? She's a little of an airhead.
No, you have to watch later in the season.
I did. Yeah, she gets better by the end, but
Exactly. And that's just like me. Just like me.
Well, you could also be Bernadette. So, what did you study in college?
I double majored in supply chain management and marketing.
Jesus Christ. Where the hell did you go?
I went to Hofstra with Bogey.
But they didn't know each other.
Yeah,
in
we didn't know
college.
each other though.
When
Be-
did you meet then? Because Bogey transferred.
I slid into his DMs.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Frisky.
he was working in this like company called Ivy Social Club, and I was in the creator space at that point for a few years. Like I ran like a content house in LA and like a few other things with the lore of it. But
What is
lore?
run?
Like we had like me and my college good friend, like we ran like a content house in Encino.
What do you mean run a content house in Encino?
Like
Yeah,
we like
we're-
managed it, did all the
Like,
brand deals.
Influencers, they would all
Yeah.
live there and make content.
But I was looking for like an off ramp to like a lot of what I was doing in the space. And then our mutual friend Charlie, I think you know him. But he's like, yeah, you know, Bogey's building this company called Ivy Social Club. You should connect with them. But he didn't make the intro fast enough, so I'm just gonna DM Bogey. And then
So, at what point did you reach out to Bogey? How, like, were you
Our
still in college at that
yeah,
point?
we were like seniors in college.
Okay, and he was
so-
at LMU.
Yep.
Okay. So, what inspires you to get into like all these multiple different businesses?
I originally wanted to be an investment banker. That's why I went to college in New York. And then COVID happened my freshman year.
Right.
So everything got moved online. All the internships got canceled. And I started just, you know, obviously in New York, like you meet like a lot of musicians. So I started helping them with like social media marketing. And TikTok, this is like 2019, 2020, was still really new. So like I would help them just get brand deals with like different influencers and like, oh, this is kind of a fun thing.
Yeah.
So I kind of went all in on that for a few years.
I feel like I've done a lot more talking this episode than you have.
That was my goal.
Really?
Yes, I went into this thinking. So it recently came to my attention that I talk a lot during these episodes and that I don't let my co-host speak as much. And I used to argue that that was because she used to edit herself out because she's the editor. And so she would edit more of her voice out and leave mine in. But I watched the raw footage one day and I realized more brutally than I wished that it's not true that I do talk a lot.
That's just self-reflection. That's a good thing.
Thank you.
I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting the past few weeks.
Really? What do you self-reflect on?
Everything, honestly. I think it's like
Tell
healthy.
me, I need a bullet-pointed list.
I'm reflecting on how to fix my posture. Everyone, posture check. I hunch over too much.
Reflecting, probably just, you know, like business, my
How do
personal
you reflect
life.
on business?
You know, like actions, personal life, love life.
Love life.
Love life.
Family,
Let's dive into there, Mr. Bonelli.
friends. I don't know if we should dive in there. Oh yeah, I mean, let's see. I mean, there's a few different ones. I mean, well, more or less, I mean, I've been on and off with like a situationship for like 3 years. And then she's got a boyfriend, so we're not talking anymore.
She's based in Los Angeles.
Oh, she is?
and then,
Does she know you're oh, wait, no, she's a boyfriend.
no, she knows I'm here.
Oh, she does.
She
Yeah.
still FaceTimed him.
Well, not like that. Because like if I was dating a girl and I knew they had like a long history, I would not want them talking.
Right.
I feel like that's, and honestly, if she said, listen, Tommy, like, you know, we're obviously like on good terms because we are like, I'd say we're friends, but if she's like, I can't talk to you out of respect for like my relationship, I'd be like, that's like the most honorable thing you could have said.
Okay.
Easily.
No, I disagree.
Sky, not everyone has your views. Also, you can't, your only ex is a female, right? And going forward, you're going to date males. You are not attracted to her sexually anymore. Therefore, it is different.
No, I don't
different.
think people should lose friendships just because they're no longer in a thing.
I think if you were to have a boyfriend right now, he wouldn't feel threatened or jealous or anything to do with your ex because it is a completely different gender that you are no longer attracted to. If you are still dating women...
Sorry, I just yawned.
Okay. If you were still dating women, I think your girlfriend would have a problem with you being all chummy.
Like I told her last time.
Told who last time?
My ex.
Mm-hmm.
I am not of the belief that you should tell someone who are not to be friends with.
But I just think it's like a respect
It's
thing.
a respect thing.
Especially if you have like a long history, any history, like beyond just like, you know, like a 1 week talking stage. But like if they've like flown to see you, Sky,
Like that's...
I don't think that your boyfriend or girlfriend would be very happy that you guys
I
talk
don't know.
whatsoever.
I grew up in a family where you still stayed friends with your ex.
Yeah, I mean, I have no issue being friends with people. I just think though, from like the optics, like if it's gonna keep your partner up, like
Wondering.
or, like, question, you know, that's not the
then you
right
should
thing to
not
do.
be putting out behavior that would make them question it. But if you're putting out like clear line friendship behavior, then why should they question it?
I think once you get into a relationship with the man, and I think once you fall in love the way that you want to be loved with the person you want to be loved by, it's going to change your perspective a little bit.
Yeah,
I have fallen in love before.
I know, but
I'm in love right now.
I mean,
No, you're not. So
You don't know that.
with who?
I'm not telling you on camera.
Tom Daly?
No, but I do love him. Tommy boy. Not you, Tom.
I mean, I think also like I
Is
think
your real name Tom?
it's Thomas.
Thomas. Okay,
But,
Mr. Thomas Bonelli.
I think my issue too is that a lot of my relationships have ended like in ambiguity. So like there's always like kind of like a door that can be reopened in a way. Because I end on good terms, I feel like, or like I don't think I'm the one that ends things.
How many girlfriends have you had?
Actual like girlfriends, it's been very short lived. It's been more. It seems to end up more as like a situationship, to be honest. But I think it also has a lot to do with like my travel and like. I'm not the best like communicator. I'm also like really logical, which I think makes it hard sometimes because like even like recently, like this is also why I was like kind of like reflecting because I'm like, you know, like I don't really have an issue like, you know, finding people that I'm attracted to and all this, but like, you know, after a while, like it definitely either stales out or like we just go our separate ways. And I think it's partially because, I mean, first off, I do travel. Second of all, I'm like overly logical. So like I'll give an answer that like on paper is the right answer, but like does not align with like someone who's operating like the emotional wavelengths, like way of doing it. Like for example, like me and this girl, like we're walking back to my apartment before we're going to go to dinner. And she's like, oh, like how many girls did you have over this week? I think just to like toy with me, but like I obviously got like very like weirded out by the question. I'm like, that's such a weird question. Like, no, I didn't have anyone over. But
You
like
told
that's
her it's a weird question.
yeah, but that's not the right answer. I should have said, oh no, like you're the only one or this or that. And then like also like I went on a date with someone. They're like, do you actually want to be here? I'm like, well, I'm taking my time, so yes. But that's not the right answer. I'm realizing it's technically the right answer, but it doesn't make people feel good. It's all about the emotion. So you want to be like, I do want to be on this, you know, whatever. But my friend gave me
a line out of Big Bang Theory from Sheldon Cooper.
I know, that's why they called me Sheldon because
So this is part of your whole reflecting journey.
yeah.
You know what?
I built a ChatGPT model to help with it as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, speaking of ChatGPT, can we go around and say what the craziest thing we've asked ChatGPT has been in our days of using ChatGPT?
I don't even know.
I know mine.
I know mine.
Okay, mine is why do I get nauseous when I have to pee?
Really?
Yes.
Do you always get nauseous?
No, no. If I have to pee, I have to pee. But there's been times where I have to pee and I can't go. Like I'm at work or something. If I hold it in for an extended period of time, it makes me nauseous.
Really? I asked ChatGPT once, I uploaded a picture of myself and I said, based on the way you see my lips, does it appear I was born with fetal alcohol syndrome? Because I had very thin lips in the picture.
That was a ridiculous question to ask.
Thank you. What's the craziest thing you've asked?
Because like I said, I was going through like my mind to an extent. I asked, based on all this, do I have Asperger's?
You know, that's no longer a thing.
What?
What?
It's called, so according, because my sister is a genius in the field. Asperger's is no longer a thing. It's called autism spectrum disorder. You're either on one side of the autistic spectrum or the other. So you asked ChatGPT if you're autistic, basically.
Less words.
Let's go through a couple questions here. Do you find comfort spinning?
What do you mean?
Like spinning.
No.
Do you find comfort in tight enclosed circles, like when you're being held?
No.
Like in a cocoon-like state?
No.
I do.
I know you do. Do you get overly sensitized by loud noises or lights?
To an extent, yeah.
Okay, there's a check mark right there. Do you hyperanalyze everything?
Yes, 100%.
There's another. Do you have difficulty expressing emotion?
That's where my issue comes in with girls to an extent.
And do you have a hyperfixation on understanding and really intrigued in understanding not the meaning behind what people are saying, but the analytics of what people are saying?
Yes. My character type is literally like an architect one.
Mr. Thomas Bonelli, I think it's time to meet up with a PhD and go through a testing scenario of autism spectrum disorder. You know, there's some good things that could come from this.
I would say I'm not the best at expressing emotion, though.
Well, Tommy, I really do think we should get you in touch with a PhD in psychology or a PsyD. I think they can diagnose too.
I think it'd be interesting to talk to a psychologist just to see how like their mind operates.
Do you go to therapy?
No.
Why?
I don't really see any reason to. I don't think my life's that traumatic.
You don't need to have trauma to see a therapist.
I don't know if I really... Honestly, I don't know. I mean...
Alex and I both see therapists.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it's a helpful thing. What do you think?
I have been in and out of therapy since like middle school. And I do see the benefit. I mean, currently in my life, there's not a whole lot going on. I still see her once a week. And we've pretty much unpacked everything that needs to be unpacked. It's just a good, like, constant in my life.
That's fair, yeah. That makes sense.
Think of it like a slate cleaner almost.
Yeah, I probably need to unpack some things in my life.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, based on the things I've heard in the last couple of days, Mr. Tommy, that therapy could be helpful. And trust me, I think therapy could be helpful for a lot of people. I think anxiety medication could be very helpful for a lot of people. Very. Doesn't mean everyone is going to be on it and needs it, or everyone's going to see a therapist and will use it. I just think it's a very helpful thing to have. It's a tool in a toolbox.
Yeah, that is fair.
I mean, it's someone that knows everything about you. You should feel comfortable not having secrets from this person. So you should have the confidence to be able to ask them things that you really can't ask other people, because there's no one else, unless there are people out there that know every single ounce about you.
That's what ChatGPT is for.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I
I'm
want to make
joking,
this
I'm
clear
joking,
to our
but-
watchers, because this is an
He's
important
kidding.
thing. No, I know, but since I love ChatGPT and I use it for that too.
Don't use it for therapy.
ChatGPT, while it's very good, is not a substitute, thank you, for mental health or physical health practitioners and providers.
It definitely isn't, because it also hallucinates a lot. So it'll pretty much just like tell you like what you want to hear. So
Also, it's not the best for the environment.
Waste a lot of water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I still, and I know that, but I love ChatGPT. She's so nice and she's British. Actually, I changed her to Australian recently.
Mm.
She has such a fun accent.
You could watch a YouTube video of an Aussie talking.
Not the same, Alex. It's not the same.
What about Siri?
Siri is British on my phone.
Right, just talk
Change
to
it.
Siri.
No, because ChatGPT gives me much more detailed answers.
That's fair.
She tells me point blank if I look like I have fetal alcohol syndrome. Which there's nothing wrong. I want to make that clear. I'm not trying to diss people that are born with fetal alcohol syndrome. It's
It
terribly
also
sad.
wouldn't be your fault though either.
Right, it's terribly sad. I'm just saying that I have a very good picture. Well, I thought it was a very good picture. And I was perching my lips. And unfortunately, it comes across, because I did learn in class that people look at lips. And it comes across in the picture that I have FAS. FAS.
Yeah, but instead of asking chat, you could have asked literally anyone else.
Like who?
I would have told you no.
You lie to me sometimes to goat my ego.
I know what fetal alcohol syndrome looks like.
You lie to me sometimes to goat my ego.
I don't think Alex would lie about like a serious topic though. Like maybe
Alex
about like
told me my Hinge profile looks good.
It
that's not a
does look
serious
good.
topic though.
It is the most of seriousness.
No, it's not.
Tell me, how am I supposed to find my future husband?
I think you should stay away from dating apps. I'm trying to stay away from them.
And how's it working out?
Maybe I should start doing it more. I don't know.
And Alex, how's your dating app worked out for you? Wonderfully.
Yes.
You see, Mr. Tommy Bonelli.
Oh, that's good then. Yeah.
You see, everybody out there. I hate dating apps, but it seems like there's no other way.
Well, the algorithm's like really bad though, because I worked with a few dating apps, like for Match Group.
You worked with them or you paid
No,
beyond them?
no. We worked. We did like their marketing and stuff. The algorithms are very bad. Like they're very bad for like you mentally, because it's all psychology. Obviously, they don't want you to actually leave the platform,
I know, they don't show me any of the guys I actually want to be with.
and they do that on purpose. But
Well, why am I paying $180 every 6 months for
Well,
that?
we should go
No.
out more.
yeah,
Can we
going
go out, please?
Do you want to go out tonight?
It's Sunday.
I would go out tonight.
It's also St. Patty's weekend.
yeah, it is.
Oh, let's go out tonight.
Where do you want you like to go?
Barney's Beanery.
Barney's is fun.
In WeHo?
Well, it's right next to work.
Yeah, but Barney's is fun.
We can go out.
Do you want to go to Barney's?
Are there gay people there?
It's WeHo.
Let's go to WeHo. Okay, we
Barney's
went
is
to
fun.
WeHo. It was me, Alex, and Lindsay. We went to WeHo. And there was this man like in his 70s who looked very creepy and was like jumping from bar to bar. And he had his ID card out. And I was thinking to myself, and I brought it up, I said, why the hell does he have his ID card out? There's not a single person on the planet that would look at him and say, give me your ID. I need to see if you're 21. Crazy.
Yeah, I don't go out that much anymore.
Why?
Because I went a little bit too much when I first got to Nashville. Because all my friends like were big partiers at the time, so we'd all go to like Aldean's and Barstool every weekend.
Barstool de Portnoy?
Yeah, they have like a bar there, but it's like really all like the young people go.
Like the under 21s?
Not on paper at least. I mean, I feel that we talk. I mean, all my friends are older than me. Like they're all like 26, 27. So, so I mean, they tend
You're
to also
25?
I'm 24. So they tend to have like
Whoa.
What do you
whoa,
mean?
Whoa.
What?
What does that matter?
Guys, this is a very big announcement to make. This is our youngest guest ever. Oh, my Lantas. This is amazing.
I guess.
This is the first time I'm not the youngest.
Oh, you're older than Sky?
I'm 26.
No, wait, I lied. Annie was younger than me, I think. Yes. But you're younger than Annie.
Oh.
Oh my God. I feel old.
Okay.
You feel ancient.
Thank you.
Grandma.
Thank you.
I need to change your contact name in my phone to Grandma Alex.
You wouldn't.
I don't change anyone's contacts. Once like I put in the name, I don't change it ever.
What is my name in your phone?
I think it's just Sky
Bogey's
Maxwell.
brother.
Oh my god.
I mean, there's some people like I'll put Blank's friend. I'll be like Sky's friend. I'll be like their name like, let's just say like Jeff and then Sky's friend, and I'll never change it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of people in my phone that end in pickleball as their last name.
Mine's first name Hinge. First name Hinge.
I'll just put like what city it is. I'll be like, oh, like Orlando.
Because you have such a big Rolodex.
No,
Or what was the word you used yesterday?
I don't.
Roster.
I don't have a roster.
You said.
I don't have one. I swear.
Do you have a roster?
Does it look like I have a roster?
Yes.
I
No.
don't.
But you are a sexy young woman. And you're a good looking guy.
Thank you, Scott.
And I'm a sexy mofo.
You are a
For
sexy
sure.
mofo.
Yeah.
I do not have a roster.
No, you don't want a roster though.
I have a Rolodex, but all my Rolodex people are like doctors and coin dealers. Oh, and scrub dealers too. Not the same kind of Rolodex that I was really wanting.
Yeah. I don't really have anyone I'm talking to now, to be honest. It just hasn't. Honestly, I'm just trying to focus on business now.
But Tommy, you
I
have
can
to
get-
live your
I
life.
can control that outcome. I can't control like what's gonna happen to me personally.
Tommy,
What are you looking for now, Sky?
an accordion? No, I have an accordion.
No, like love
bought it.
life wise.
Oh, I'm looking for a hot guy who's slightly older than me that makes money and is funny and has good teeth and has good thumbs. And
Have you had thumb issues in the past?
I have.
Oh.
No, he hasn't. He has a
No,
prejudice.
we can't talk about it.
Okay.
And he has to have good perfume smells.
But like, are you just looking for a hookup situationship?
No, I
long-term
want a
boyfriend?
long-term relationship. I want to find the future father to my children.
What about you, Alex?
I'm always looking for my husband.
That's,
Where the hell is my husband? Da, 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 da.
we're kind
To
of the age.
find me, oh baby. See, I have a future in the Grammy world.
I don't think so.
We're kind of the age like where we have to like be looking. I feel like for like the long-term partner. I mean, I feel like I always go into every relationship thinking that like they could be like a long-term partner.
Right.
but I think it's bad. Like I think it's weird when people are like, yeah, like I'll stay with them. Like it's like to pass the time. Like that's like weird to me. But, I mean, it's definitely getting up there in age now. Like my plan was to get married by 26. And that's not gonna happen.
That's her age.
I want to be married by 26 and have like my first kid by 28 or 30.
I want to have my first kid by 29.
But that's not gonna. I
29?
mean, I don't even have a girlfriend, so I'm gonna need at least like 2 years like to like know if I like really want to be with them. I feel like
You 2 years.
a year and a half, 2 years. I mean, well, because you don't really know someone in like the first 6 months, and then so account for that, and then after the first year, like maybe you move in with them. I don't know, and then I mean,
You know somebody well within the first 6 months of dating them.
Dude,
how long would it take you to like?
that's not true. Psychology says
Yeah.
the first 6 to 8 months is like the butterfly phase.
They can
is
also
where
put on a mask.
anything
They can
anyone
have a
could do.
facade.
That's true. But the first 6 to 8 months is when people have like that butterfly phase where every and anything they do is like, oh my God, lovey-dovey. I talked to you about
You mean
this
the
about
honeymoon phase?
honeymoon phase. And then after that 6 to 8 month mark is when the reality starts to set in.
If someone proposed to you within like a year, would you accept that?
No, not because I wouldn't know them, but because
But what if it's a giant ring?
I don't. That doesn't matter.
I mean, you can also get engaged and just not get married for like a little bit as well.
True.
I mean, like
We're all talking about this as if we have any chances
we all have
happening
we all
soon.
have a, yeah, a very
That's true. That's very true. We're gonna announce quickly. It's Oscar Sunday as the day we're filming this, and so we have to get going because we have a party to get to. But before we terminate the video, we have to announce our
Lavendy of the week.
Okay, everybody. For this week's Lavendy of the Week, we are giving it to this woman named Mads. Woohoo! Now, you might be saying, who's Mads? Her name might be Maddie, it might be Madison, it might be Madenor. I don't know. I also don't know her last name, but she's an avid fan on TikTok. She's a big follower, and she commented on one of my videos. Why aren't you famous Yes, with multiple exclamation points. And she goes on and likes a lot of our content. So, Mads, thank you for being such a supporter. We love you. Mwah. And we can't wait to one day celebrate you again. And if you want to be Lavendy of the Week, support. Follow us. Tell your friends to follow us. Leave comments. Let us know. Thank you, Matt. I love you dearly.
Thank you.
Tommy, thank you for coming
Thank
all
you
the
guys
way
for
from
having me
Tennessee.
on.
This has been a joy and a privilege.
Happy to be on it. It's very nice.
And Alex, thank you for taking lead on questioning today. It was a nice change of pace for me.
Thank you for letting me.
It's my pleasure. And with that, everybody, we're going to say love you and goodbye. God!
Epic.
Produced by our wonderful Duotis Studios.